The freeze. Busted pipes can be discovered after the water thaws, or I should say ice thaws. And flooding is still an issue well after things warm up. Our Katrin Asaph live in Little Rock with how plumbers have been hard at work. Katrin, I'm sure they're still going.
Kevin, absolutely. In fact, they have been nonstop busy since last week. This waterlogged home is just one of many places we stopped by when we were shadowing a plumber today. Believe it or not, he still has a list of calls left after this case was closed, and he says it's been that busy all week.
Got damage there.
Stained ceilings and soaking carpets are something Dustin Smith has seen plenty of the past few days.
It's been quite a busy week for us.
The aftermath of winter storms has plumbers flooded with calls. Smith and his team have been hitting the road nonstop.
Since last Monday, we've been running till about 8, 9 o'clock every night.
Some of the most common issues he's seen are busted pipes.
And it just cracks.
And frozen drain traps, like what happened in this vacation rental in Little Rock.
P-traps that actually hold the water in the drains on exterior walls have frozen and caused backups. And overflowed the sinks here. And the water was flowing over the countertop into the floor.
But this damaged home is a drop in the bucket compared to others.
That was sitting under the second-story fan. It filled it up with water.
And even after the thaw, the problems keep popping up.
Trying to get people's water temporarily at least back on, cap something off if necessary, getting flooding to stop.
While Arkansas warms up and tries to move on from the storms, Smith is on his way to the next call and hopes the stream of water emergencies will die down to a drip. Now, Smith also has some tips for folks. First and foremost, make sure you know where that water shutoff valve is in case of flooding. And if those frigid temperatures ever do come back, make sure you run both the hot and cold water in a steady stream overnight to keep it from freezing, and make sure that heat can reach those pipes as well. Reporting in Little Rock, I'm Katrin Asaph. Kevin.
Hey, Katrin, just out of curiosity, not sure if you have the answer, but what kind of wait time are we looking at with these guys? You mentioned they're working anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a day. How many calls are they being dispatched to, and what's the wait time on that?
Yeah, Kevin, well, the plumber that we spoke with today said that they had actually had a waiting list of a couple days. He said there's still some cases from last week that they have yet to get out to. I think it depends, though, on the severity of the case. For example, with this home, there were 3 different levels of flooding, so that was something they went out to pretty quickly. So I think the wait time could be, anywhere from that day, depending on the severity of the situation, to a few days. So if you do notice that your pipes are leaking, you may want to get that call in sooner rather than later, in case you're going to have to wait a little bit for that to get fixed.
Yeah, and then call your insurance company immediately. All right, Katrin, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Operating hours at